Hey everybody, my name's Diane. I'm taking a stab at recording my first video to show you a junk journal I just made for a friend of mine who's really into steampunk stuff. And I'm using my cell phone and I'm holding it with one hand, so we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, I made this. I'm not a lacy, frilly kind of person, and neither is she. So as much as I like seeing those, that's sort of not the kind of stuff I do. So this will probably be pretty plain to a lot of you guys, but I like it. I made the cover from actually a manila file folder, and then I sewed leftover strips of paper on. I'm a big sewer. I make a lot of quilts. And sewing, I tend to sew more than glue. You can kind of see where I've sewn. So that way I use up kind of my leftover strips. You can see it is 2 signatures. And I had fun. I put a bunch of doodads, Tim Holtz gears and stuff on the side. And there's a Tim Holtz metal thingy that I put onto a piece of elastic. I'm really bad about remembering where my supplies came from because I kind of separate them all when I get them. I sort the paper and I take them out of their packs. This I remember was a Tim Holtz thing. And this I made look leathery. It's actually manila file folder. And I distressed it with ink and stain and, kind of beat it up so it looked leathery. And here, actually, you can kind of see all the stitching. I'll probably cover that. And then I just use a bunch of papers. I had images that I got online, some from Vintage Ephemera's Garden, some from, Ephemera's Vintage Garden, sorry. There was another one that I bought some images from. I can't remember where, though. I'm terrible about that. And I like to make flaps with washi tape. And I find if I put washi tape on both sides, they hold up really well. So I do that a lot. Wanted to leave a lot of empty spaces for journaling. I used a lot of journaling cards. I had a bunch from, I think, Project Life. There's another flap. This was vellum that I coffee stained and punched. Some images. I used a Tim Holtz charm and just kind of stuck that on that tag. I think this was from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. You can see I left a lot of blank spots in here. This was my very first try at decorating a paper clip. I got so inspired by you guys, and you can tell it's super simple. And like I said, I don't like floofy, but I just used a Tim Holtz gear and stuck it on a flag, and it makes me happy. So, good first try. Another image in an envelope. I had a ready-made craft envelope. More pocket. I found that the packaging on Tim Holtz stuff, the cardstock, is really pretty decorations, and so I cut the writing off and I use it for stuff. So that pocket is actually made out of some Tim Holtz packaging stuff. Another flap, coffee stained images. Another flap. Another pocket. Some more tags. This was also from, I think it was the cover of some Tim Holtz stickers. Another pocket and some tags. Journaling stuff. Another flap. Rubber stamp. I tend to work with 8.5 by 11 paper and fold it in half, so I like books that are 6 by 9, and that leaves me with strips, and I'll often just sew them together, overlap them and sew them together, and that gives me some multicolor pages that I really like. Those are stick-on letters, a little doily. Another one of the pages made with scraps. Another pre-made envelope sewn in. Another, actually this was my very first decorated paper clip. I just took a rubber stamp and stamped it on some cardstock and kind of cut out the shape. Again, totally simple, but I like it. Another little gear sold on a journaling card, or stuck on, I mean. Little slidey space. You can see where I attached this piece of elastic. I put in a grommet, and then in order to prevent the elastic knot from sliding through the hole, I put an old button. And I kind of like how that looks, even with the remains showing. I've tried taping over it or different things, but I like the button. And then that gives me 2 spots for slipping something in. So there you go. Thanks for watching.